network, and it was Keria coming up big for T1 with a perfectly timed roam to secure a first kill for his AD carry, and then the follow-up 2v2, which he plays on a knife's edge, but plays it to perfection.
I mean, this was honestly just incredible. The backstep actually dodging out on Wei's initial Q, the timing on the Gray health there, goes forward, helps to actually finish off Wei. Gray health comes back up, the W's back up yet again. He gets out on this one, and this felt like that was the backbreaker when you're down to it.
Yeah, we have
so cool.
We have a running joke in the LCK as not everything went nearly as well, but Keria plays engage Kench. Everyone else just plays defensive kill Kench. But it wasn't all smooth sailing for T1.
No, I mean, I think this was incredibly well played by Gala, and I will say, I think Gala was a standout throughout the whole series. Yeah. I thought he actually played very, very well. You know, yes, he was kind of on the losing side of a couple of these matchups, but was a hope for the team even in this one. And this was kind of that moment where like, oh, maybe they can still win, because T1 really had this like Congo line moment where they're just walking in like a bad karate movie one at a time fighting them.
And one thing we haven't talked about yet that's going to become very apparent as the game goes on is this Yone pick for Zeus in the top lane. It becomes super important. The Akali Yone is actually something that, while I fully believe that T1 have the capability to play out, is more difficult, and it's such a awesome breath of fresh air to be able to see T1 come up with a composition like this and play it so well.
And it's also, Zeus had a really bad game number 2. He was heavily focused, he wasn't able to deal with it well. To then have the confidence of your team to like R1 that Yone and then play as confidently as he did, when this is your first Worlds, to me, is mind-blowing.
Well, and how good were the Sejuanis in both of the games?
Agreed.
Sejuani actually crushed
so big.
Top lane both games. You know, it wasn't just about, you know, Zeus versus Breed. It was about the team game. And in both games, the Sejuani, you know, 2 and 3 was really coming out on top. Yeah. In this one, it did feel like Wei kind of abandoned ship on top lane very early. I didn't feel that Breathe was so out of the matchup that they couldn't have fought 2v2. But when you're left on an island in this 1v2 against Yone, who's going to outscale you very heavily and also has incredible